Welcome back to the Whiskey Explorer. Alright, and we've got our guest again, Brad the Fish.
The Fish.
The Fish, here he is. And we have been getting into it tonight, let me tell you guys. We started out with the Macallan 12, then we segued into the Highland Park 12, which is one of my all-time favorites. And now we are going to dip in and finish the evening off with the Springbank 10, which was a gift from my other brother for my birthday. So thanks, guys, for the birthday presents. Awesome. I loved this when I tried it. And so first, just before we get on the Springbank 10 and I talk a little bit about that, Brad, what were your thoughts on the Highland Park 12? Because you came off the Macallan high.
Yeah, absolutely.
Which is huge.
I definitely came off with the high with the Macallan, and I felt spoiled with it. I mean, I really did. I thought it was very smooth from the beginning to the end of it, and then so Jeff here said, well, here's some Highland. So I did, and I found it to be definitely stronger, more peaty.
The smoke was in there, right?
The
like
smoke
a bonfire.
was there. It was like just a tougher finish. The best way to describe it for somebody would be that it was just a very gritty. It was very gritty.
Oh my god.
Oh well, it's okay. Well,
that's the timer for the Springbank 10 that's been sitting for 10 minutes.
Hey, that means that we're fully invested in this.
That's right.
So
that's interesting because Brad actually said to me, I've always wanted to try the Highland Park. So I got to try the Highland Park 12. I was like, all right. So I had some of the old bottling left of that, so we tried that. But Brad much preferred the Macallan 12. So now we're kind of going, we're going a little bit deeper into the peat here with the Springbank 10. So what we have in the Springbank 10 is we've got a Campbeltown whiskey. So Campbeltown, not Islay, not Islands, but it's actually on the mainland of Scotland still, but it's right on the coast of Scotland. So what you do get is you do get that salty, peaty influence in the whiskey. What I love about the Springbank 10 is aged 10 years, but 46% ABV. That's huge. I love that. So, should we get into a dram and see what you think, Brad?
Yeah.
Sounds good.
I feel like we should get into a dram.
All right, perfect. So I'm going to pour Brad some here. I already poured mine out here. I poured a little sample beforehand, so I've had that sitting now for about 10 minutes or so. Again, following the 1 minute per year rule, or suggestion rather. New glass for you, Brad. There we go.
Beautiful dram.
A little bit of a smaller dram there. I poured Brad a monster dram of the Highland Park 12, and he slugged down the last bit of it all in one go. So, so he was eager to get onto the Springbank 10. So color-wise, looking at that, looks like kind of a light straw kind of color. So I'm going to go ahead and say, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure Springbank does unchill filtered, uncolored. So we're looking at natural color from the casks there. All right? So, beautiful color to it. Let's see what we can get on the nose, Brad. So don't drink it yet, just do your nosing. Tell me what you get on the nose there. I get like a butterscotch note up front. But then there's a salty, like a coastal influence, like the sea spray idea coming to me. That's what comes to me anyways. What are you feeling on that one, Brad? Any ideas on the nose?
I get it. It's I get a strong note, but I feel like it gets very sweet.
Yeah.
I'm not like that fine tuned to what it is, but it's definitely very. To me, it feels sweet.
Almost like a honey. You gotta get honey.
But 100%. But for me, it doesn't feel sweet. Or for me, it doesn't taste sweet. It feels sweet in the nose. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I do know what you mean. All right, well, let's try a sip, eh?
I agree. Yeah, to me, it smells strong. It smells like it's gonna. It smells tough.
Like it's going to take a little bit of, like it's going to have some bite to it, eh?
100%.
Cilantro.
Cilantro.
Man, that's an interesting dram. Oh, I can tell you don't like it.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, no, I'm not a real big fan.
No, it's not your wheelhouse,
no,
is it?
It's in my wheelhouse. Definitely not. It's I find it very smoky.
Yeah, and it is
very bitey. I find it very unforgiving is not the word because I've had those before, but it's about there.
Okay.
I find yeah.
So I definitely get what Brad's saying. Lots of smoke. It is reminiscent of an Isla or an Islands. So the one that comes to mind that this reminds me of is Lechag 10, which I reviewed on my channel, which I absolutely love. So that's my wheelhouse. So this dram's speaking to me.
Fair enough.
This is like
absolutely.
my
well,
wheelhouse,
no, that's
right?
great. That's great.
So I get the bonfire. That is apparent immediately. Heavy hit of peat. And you're right. The higher ABV, the 46%, there's some alcohol bite there. But for me, it's not unwelcome. I enjoy it. I like it.
Yeah.
The sweet is almost not even there. It's not a real sweet dram, is it? Like I don't get much sweetness.
No,
there.
I don't. No, I don't. No, it's not giving that at all. Yeah,
it's a really interesting flavor. This doesn't compare to really anything else that I've tried before. This Springbank 10 is incredibly unique in the flavor profile. It has a tang to it. There's like a tart tang to the Springbank 10.
For me, like I find it very it's very tart. It's very
tart,
it's
kind of
hard
sour.
to deal with. Yeah, hard
Almost
to deal
sour,
with. It's
eh?
very
You're missing now the smooth, mellow feel of the Macallan right now, aren't you?
100%. Yeah, definitely.
Fair enough. And that's the thing about whiskey, right? It's just it's so unique and subjective to what people enjoy and find in the whiskey for flavor that they like, right? What they attach to for that profile that they enjoy, that speaks to them.
Absolutely.
Something almost indescribable in this whiskey. This tanginess to this Springbank 10, I haven't seen in any other whiskeys. So even the Islands whiskeys that I love, like the Lechag from the Isle of Mull, the Jura Superstition from the Isle of Jura, Isla whiskeys like Lagavulin or an Ardbeg, those type of whiskeys, they don't have this tang to it. This is something that's very unique to the Springbank 10. I'm going to call that the Springbank tang. That's what it is. You know? I haven't had it in anything else.
Yeah.
So. Challenging whiskey, that one. Good on you for trying it.
I appreciate it, sir.
All right. Well, we'll end there, guys. Cilantro.